Welcome to the Bank Roll Call, the podcast where law enforcement professionals learn to build real financial freedom. I'm Ramo Lee, founder of the Unlimited Pension Collective, a community of active and retired officers reclaiming control over our future beyond pensions and overtime. In each episode, we'll bring you inspiration, financial strategies, real stories, and today's context, all to help you retire not when the system says you can, but when you decide. Let's dive in. On the surface, your pension sounds solid, calculated by your salary, years of service, and a multiplier. But real world factors may turn that number into less than it looks. The CPI is currently up 3% year over year, driven by 4.4% increases in shelter, 2.5% in food, and healthcare at 2.7%. Inflation is relentless. While your pension doesn't fluctuate, the cost of living does. So what's $60,000 today might feel like $35,000 in 20 years if inflation continues. At the macro level, US state and local pension plans still face a massive $1.35 trillion shortfall, with funded ratios just above 80%. A move in markets or expectations could turn that good news on its head. In Chicago alone, police and firefighter pension funding dropped to less than 18%, while municipalities face tens of billions in unfunded liabilities. Let that sink in. Even public systems you trust are stretched. Many officers rely on overtime to fill the gaps. It offers immediate income, but that comes at a cost. Overtime is short-term relief applied with long-term sacrifices, stress, burnout, family strain, and missed opportunities outside the force. Overtime may fill your wallet now, but it steals your health, time, and peace tomorrow. What does retiring on your terms really mean? It means having a predictable income that doesn't rely on badge duty. We're talking about assets that generate passive cash flow, investment ownership that evolves with time, not just checks from the department. True freedom isn't wealth, it's choice. It's being able to retire when you're ready, not when the system dictates. So, how do you build that? Enter the Unlimited Pension Collective, a community designed for officers by officers. We focus on alternative assets like real estate, small businesses, and private lending, cash flow generation over capital gains, education, transparency, and collective strength. Instead of overtime reliance, we invest on our terms, turning our savings into active income machines. Here's your roadmap to action. Audit your pension. Understand what it will realistically cover in today's dollars. Clarify your vision. What does your dream retirement look like? Learn one investment strategy this month: real estate, funds, or lending. Join us. The Bankroll Call and the Unlimited Pension Collective are your launch pads to something bigger. You've got the power to be more than reactive to retirement trends. You can shape your future. If today's episode resonated, subscribe to the Bankroll Call, share it with a fellow officer, and drop a comment on what success on your terms means to you. Next week, we'll explore how inflation and spending cuts are reshaping the retirement game, and what that means for us, the protectors. Thanks for listening. See you next time, and keep building your legacy.